Okay, let's go ahead and start the PowerPoint if we can here. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. This is Agent Norman once again, and I'm called Agent Norman simply because I'm a licensed health, life, and annuities insurance agent. Either I or somebody in my network invited you to view this opportunity because most people just simply don't know these platforms exist. So welcome. We are here to talk about annuities and referral marketing. And I'm going to show you how to take a small amount of money and create an annuity that's going to make you very rich in a very short amount of time. And I'm going to show you how to double your money and how to triple your money and how to multiply your money over and over, and how to do that fast. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. You're invited to join the network, and I call my network the Get Rich Network. And please note, it's not, well, it actually is the Get Rich Fast Network, but it's not the Get Rich for doing absolutely nothing network. You don't have to get off your butt, and you're going to have to do something. It's going to take some time, and it is going to take some work. And I'm going to help you get rich, and of course you can help somebody else get rich. And of course we're not talking about six figures, $10,000 per month or $15,000 per month. That's not actually rich. That's just making a good living. We are actually talking about seven figures, multiple seven figures per year. If you are working and you are working on something that's going to produce six figures per year, I mean, by all means, keep doing that. Keep pursuing what you are doing, and simply just add this to your funnel. Let's go ahead and move on to the next slide here. And of course, the questions that I typically get, of course, the number one question is how, common sense. How do you do it? The second question is it hard? It's, can anybody do it? And of course, the third question is it a gimmick? Is it a scam? And you don't have to trust me. You don't have to trust your sponsor. Just trust the numbers. The numbers don't lie, and I'm going to show you the numbers. Let's go ahead and answer the second question here. Is it difficult? And there are going to be three separate parts here. There's going to be the passive income. We're going to start, pretty much everyone that's watching this video is going to get an opportunity to get 1% daily on their money compounded. That's easy. That's just opening up a bank account and putting in $1, $5, $10, $100 and just watching your money grow. That's simple. Second part here is we're going to have high yield investment platforms and gambling for those that want to earn 2% or more on their money every day. That's fairly easy also, actually. But then again, for people that don't have money to invest in passive income or high yield investment or gambling, then we're going to get into referral marketing so that you can actually make some money so that you can invest money. With the referral marketing, you're going to have to set up a sales funnel. I mean, there are two parts to referral marketing. What we call a sales funnel, that's going to be the technical stuff. That's going to be difficult for most people. That's going to be the websites, which you're going to get a copy of the website, but you have to be able to change your links. That's going to be the hard part. Autoresponders, that sort of stuff. The technical stuff, especially for those people that are not technically literate. And of course, when you have your website here, you got to keep up with my funnel. I got to keep up with my cursor here, so excuse me. You have to drive targeted traffic to your sales funnel, which are basically people that do the same thing that we do. People that are looking to work from home, or people that are looking to make a lot of money. And of course, up here, I write the notes up here, so make sure you always keep an eye on the notes up here in the top right corner. It's going to take time to learn, so of course you have to ask yourself, are you willing to invest the time that it's going to take, to learn this stuff, because if it were easy, everybody would be doing it, of course, so, are you willing to exit your comfort zone to learn how to do this to become a multimillionaire? That's what it amounts to. And of course, let's get back to the how question. Well, of course, there are three different ways to get rich. And of course, most people simply work, whether or not it's a regular job, you're a doctor, a lawyer, you have a job, some jobs pay $1 million per year. You could be an entertainer, an athlete. A rock star, you might be a movie star, or of course, where's my cursor? You could be a business owner. But the main thing here is these people make more money than they spend, and what they do is they take the excess money and they save that money and invest it and get a return of investment on their money that's greater than 1% per year sitting in a bank. Obviously, the other way to get rich is simply by gambling. Buy a lottery ticket or go to Las Vegas and you'll strike it rich. Those are ways to get rich. Let's I'm sorry, let's go ahead and move on to the next slide here. And first thing you want to do, of course, if you don't already have more money than you're spending, is you're going to want to build a network so that you can actually earn more money than you're spending, so that you can save that difference, so that you can feed your annuity. That's the purpose of building the network. You want to earn money to feed your annuity. Now, of course, if you already make more money than you spend, then you don't need to do a network. You don't need to do anything except just keep doing what you're doing and start investing some money into your annuity. Of course, on the notes here, you can't do it by yourself, of course, but of course it's going to be more risky because you have to take on more risk if you're trying to do this by yourself. Second thing that you have to do here is you're going to want to compound your interest. You want to create an annuity. And of course, what if you could earn 1%, 2% daily on your money? You would double your money every 50 days. Pretty simple math. 2% daily times 50 days equal 100%. 100% is doubling your money. Pretty simple stuff, right? And I'm sure most of you have seen this chart. If you put a penny into an investment and you double that penny every day for 30 days, you would have $5.3 million at the end of those 30 days. So let's go ahead and put this in the calculator and let's see if that is accurate. So let's go ahead and get out of the PowerPoint presentation here, and let's escape out of that. Let's go ahead and go into the website. The calculator is up, and let's go ahead and try that. So we're going to put 30 periods in there, and we're going to start with a 0.01. That's a penny, and we're going to go 100%, which is doubling your money, and we're not going to add anything to it. And let's simply calculate that. And as you see, it says future value of 10 million, but that's after. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. And you see after 30 days at the beginning of the period, the starting balance, you would have 5.368709, which matches the chart that we just showed you on the other thing. So that actually is accurate. Now, I had some people that don't know how to work this financial calculator, and there should be a financial calculator button below this video that you can use to follow along. I'm going to go ahead and do some illustrations just for people that have asked me to do illustrations. Of course, someone asked, well, obviously we can't double our money every day. So next question someone asked me was, a penny at 1% daily. Yeah, because most of you are only be getting 1% daily, and they wanted to know how many periods we're solving for Ian on this. How many periods would it take to get to $1 million? So that's 1 million in there. So we calculate that, and you see that's going to be 1851 days, which 1851 days is about 5 years. So if you put a penny in there, 1% daily, it'll take you 5 years to go from 1 penny to $1 million. Next question I had here, obviously you can't invest a penny. The minimum investment to open your bank account will be $1. Let's see, are we still at the 1%? And let's compute that. At $1, you'd be at 1388 days, which 1388 days is 3.8 years. Next question I had was $1 at 2%. So let's just change that over to 2%. And let's see what that breaks out to. That breaks out to 697 days. So at 2%, if you put $1 in there, it will take you 1.9 years, 697 days, 1.9 years to become a millionaire. How much to invest at 2% daily, so that 18 months you have 5.3 million. So what we're solving here is for present value. So we want to starting principles, what we're starting for, and you want to get up to, let's say, what was it, 5,324,800, and that's going to be over how many periods did they say? 18 months, which is 540 days. At what interest rates? At 2%, and we're adding nothing to it. So let's see what that calculates out to. That's going to be $120.84 that you would need to start with. So if you put $120.84 in there, basically $121 at 2% over a year and a half, you'd have $5,324,800. How do you get, next question, how do you get to 1 million in 1 year at 1%? So what are we solving for here? We're solving for the present value. So that would be, let's see, we're looking at 365 days at 1%, and we're putting nothing into it, and where we're looking for 1 million here is what they were asking on that. 0 0 0 0 0, and let's calculate that. And that would be, you to be a millionaire this time next year, you'd have to put $26,466 into your annuity at 1% to have 1 million at the end of those 365 days. American Dream. The house doesn't make sense. Someone asked me if I took my down payment on my house and my mortgage payment, how much would I have at the end of those 30 years? And the number is like in the trillions, or it's beyond the trillions. But of course, you can't take your mortgage payment and do that because you have to live somewhere. So obviously, it's a better investment to buy a house than it is paying rent. So I'm not going to do that one. But let's go ahead now, go over into the car payment. $1,000 down. And what are we solving for? We're solving for future value on this one. We're going to say car payment 5 years, which is 1,800 days. Starting principal, let's say you put $1,000 down on the car. We're just going to keep the interest at 1. We're not going to add, well, actually we are going to add to this one because the car payment would be $300, let's say, per month, which is about $10 daily. If you put that into the annuity, you see you would have $120 billion. And that's 120 billion. B as in boy, as in bite me. What kind of car could you buy if you had $120 billion? So drive a jalopy for 5 years and put your money into an annuity and own the world after that. Let's go ahead and do one more. This is for the ambitious people. Somebody wanted me to say how long would it take to grow their money here. We're going to solve for N on this one, and just bear along with me here. I'm trying to answer everybody's question here. Let's see, we're solving for N, and future value, they wanted 1 million. They wanted to $20 daily. What is this one for? $10 up front. Starting principal, I don't know what this one's about, but let's see. It was $10 up front. And they wanted a $1 million future value, and what 20% daily. Okay, I see, that's for the ambitious here. And then add 0 to that one. Yeah, add 0 to that one, and let's calculate that. 63 days. So if you put $10 in, you added nothing to it, and you're doing 20% daily, you'd have $1 million after 63 days. And I'm going to do this one more. Can I get rich today? Starting with $10 today, add 0 to it. So basically what you'd be doing is you'd be doubling your money 100%. You'd be doubling your money to get to 1 million, and this would be hourly. So it would take you 16 hours. You'd have to do this 17 times, and I'm going to show you that you can double your money in under 15 minutes. I'm going to show you so that you can see it with your own eyes. But let's go ahead and get out of this. Let's get back into the PowerPoint presentation here. Let's pick up from the current slide wherever we were. Come on, let's go on here. I've been having problems with my PowerPoint. It's been crashing on me a lot here. So we saw that the numbers were accurate as far as compounding your money 100% daily for 30 days. We went through the 1 penny. That's the initial. We went through the 1 penny at 1%, take you 5.1 years. We did the $1 initial investment, take you 3.8 years. We went to $1 at 2%, take you 1.9 years to get rich. $120.84 initial investment at 2% to have 5.3 mil at the end of 18 months. We did this one here, 1 million. Add 0 to a daily, 1%. You'd have to put 26,000 in the account to have 1 million at the end of 1 year. The American Dream on the car, $1,000 down, $300 payment. You'd have 120 billion at the end of 5 years. Buy a Bugatti if you want one. For the gamblers and the truly ambitious, $10 initial investment, 20% daily, takes you a little over 2 months to have $1 million. And obviously we did the Can You Get Rich Today? Yeah, it would take you 17 times at doubling your money every hour, which I'm going to show you. There should be a little button over to the right of this video for those that don't believe that you can double your money in under an hour. I did that on a video live, undoctored, so that you can see it for yourself. So it is possible. It takes a lot of luck, but it can be done. And of course, you can invest as large or as small as you can afford. I mean, the minimum to get started at the bank is $1. You know, you'd earn, a penny per day. It would add up. It would take you 5 years. I started with, I think, $10 just to test it out for the first week, and then I went up to 100, and then up to 1,000. But start wherever you want to start. It's totally up to you. And if you're just here just for the purposes of just compounding your interest. I mean, that's all you want to do. You don't want to do anything else. You don't want to earn any money. You don't want to be referral marketing, any of that. Just click the I just want to compound my money button below and simply follow the instructions. That's it. You don't have to even watch the rest of this video. I wish you good luck. And, if you decide that you want to pursue referral marketing, come back and watch the remainder of the video. That being said, let's go ahead and push forward for the rest of us. Where can you get 100, 500, $30,000 to get started with? And of course, I have that answer, because most people, you need to earn some money so that you're actually earning more than what you are actually spending. But here is what I need you to do. First thing I need you to do, obviously, is follow instructions. I mean, there is a step-by-step business plan. Just follow it. I need you to learn how to use crypto, which is very easy. I mean, you need to know how to buy, how to sell, how to send, receive, and transfer crypto. And that's no harder than doing online banking. It's simple. You can't do this using only dollars, because $1 is worth $1 today. It's going to be worth $1 tomorrow, and it is going to be worth $1 next year. I also need you to commit to bringing in 3 people into this business. Referral marketing is what we do. I mean, you can do that in any amount of time. You bring 1 in per year, that's fine. You bring in 1 per month, that's fine. I mean, referral marketing is our primary business. You don't have to go out and recruit 3 people the first day, the first week, or even the first month. I mean, take your time. And of course, you say, why bother with referrals when I can do it all by myself? Well, let's show you why here. Of course, referral marketing is what we do. The investment income is simply an added bonus, so that we can multiply our savings. Whatever money we have left over from our spending, then we can invest that into those platforms so that we can achieve our results a lot faster. But the reason that you want to get into referral marketing, well, first of all, it says here is how you get the referrals. Let's go over that first of all. And of course, the first thing you want to do is word of mouth. You want to see who's around you. Your family, your friends, your colleagues, your associates. 2 of my referrals are my kids, 16, 17-year-olds. They can pass this stuff on because there's no age. As long as you're old enough to have a bank account, there's no age limit. And they just pass this stuff on to little teenage friends, college friends. Because most people have dead money, what I call dead money, sitting around in a bank account, or some mutual fund, earning somewhere between 1% to 10% annually. And that's annually. And of course your conversation with your friends, your family will go something like this. Here's the notes up here. Hey Joe, I'm earning 2% daily return on my portfolio. Man, I'm doubling my money every 2 months. I can't believe it. You want to take a look at this? And just give them the link to your website. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. Let's move on to the next slide here. Of course, you can place place something, a flyer or something on your personal Facebook timeline. This is what I paste on mine occasionally, maybe once per month. Do I have any friends out there that want to help me get rich? And of course, you can get rich too. And just put your link to the video to your website out there. You can do the same thing on Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, contacts on your cell phone, but I caution you, a word of caution. Relying on family and friends can be very disappointing and frustrating. They're going to have that wait and see how you do type attitude. They're going to ask you, have you made any money yet? Keep in mind, most people are not rich material, and that's a fact. They don't think how rich people think. They don't do what rich people do. They are not rich material. Don't count on it. Just move on. And of course, you can join Facebook groups, related to work from home, make money online, investing, crypto, forex, and I'm going to give you a list of the groups if you join my network, so you know what groups to join. And just simply I drop a flyer, maybe 30 flyers, or one flyer in 30 different groups per day. Don't overdo it and put yourself on Facebook jail by dropping, multiple flyers per day in the same groups. And of course, you can drop our flyers. You can create one of your own flyers, like I said, in Facebook groups, Instagram, Twitter, but you have to do that on a consistent basis. You can't just do it one day. You don't get the results you're looking for and then give up. You can drop your ads in traffic exchanges, and people that are in traffic exchanges, they have opportunities that they're trying to promote, and they don't know how to get people to their website or to their affiliate link. As a member of my network, you're going to get our text ad software. You can put your ads directly on cell phones free of charge. You can use that text ad software as bait to get these people to join your actual opportunity. But of course you need an effective splash page and a sales page, which I'm going to give you the splash page and the sales page. You can use paid traffic. Select your own keywords. Get rich quick, make work from home, make money online, and you pay as little as 0.0025 per click, and that is dirt cheap. For 1,000 views to your website, you're paying $2.50 compared to, let's say, Facebook ads, Google ads, where they're charging, somewhere upwards of $10 per click right now. If you know anything about videos, create a YouTube channel. I make videos. I have a YouTube channel, so I get a lot of things coming off off my YouTube channel. And let's say show you the platforms. I'm not going to go all into show you the platforms. I'm not going to go into that. How to create. If you want to do that, call me or ask your sponsor. Get in touch with me, and I'll show you how to create the videos. We're going to get the software to drop text ads. No message per message cost. You can drop 10,000, 30,000, million ads per day directly on cell phones without paying any more than what you're paying for your cell phone bill. That's it. You're going to have that free for the first 30 days. I may just give it to everybody free for good. I'll make my mind up on that. You can drop voice ads. Voice ads are typically not that effective, but if you want to do that, I have the software where you can drop voice messages directly on people's answering machines. Most people don't check their answering machine. I don't think I've checked my answering machine in probably 5 or 6 years. But you can get 500 calls daily out per line, build it at 6 seconds per intervals. That really was not that effective. Craigslist ads are fairly effective. I typically get about 50 to 60 hits on that. A lot of those people are actually looking for jobs, J-O-B. They're looking to make $10, $15, $20 per hour. Some of the people come in on business opportunities, but a Craigslist ad is going to cost anywhere from $25 to, I think some of them I saw over $75 per ad now. Snapchat ads are pretty good because you're dealing with a younger, more responsive audience that you're going to get with a Facebook or Google. You're dealing with mostly 18, 19, somewhere 25, 27, and typically they're more responsive. So we have that on there also. MLM Gateway. These are people that are still they're still pushing lotions, potions, and pills, but they can't get anyone to join whatever it is they're trying to do. They need traffic to get to their affiliate link or their business opportunity. Again, you have our text software there. You can use that as like a hook, or it's like a dangle, as bait to get them into your opportunity. Because most of the people on the MLM Gateway, they're frustrated. They went into some business venture, and bought $1,000 worth of products or something, and they don't know how to make it work because they can't get traffic to their offer. But that's what we do. You don't have to do all of that. For the most part, I just use the text ads and I use some paid advertising. I just use those two for the most part. But if you're willing to do that, like I said, you can choose one method or you can choose them all. If you're willing to do that, then here's what we need you to do. Here's the answer. Okay, well, first of all, let's go over. Here is the answer to why bother with referrals when I get rich all by myself. Do I have to? Well, of course, the answer to that is no. You don't have to do anything. You can just simply put, $10 into a 1% portfolio and come back in 3 or 4 years, and be a millionaire. But it's in your best interest, obviously, to do referral marketing. And here are the reasons why. The first reason is bills are due right now. For most of you, you're going to need to establish some immediate income so that you can earn $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000, $30,000 plus, so that you can put into your investment, into your annuity, because it takes time for the money to grow. And obviously, investing large amounts of our personal funds into one platform is extremely risky. You have to diversify, and it's better to do that using bonuses, basically other people's money. And of course, the second reason is to help other people, your family, your friends and your colleagues, the people that are closest to you. Why would you not want to do that? Zig Ziglar said, let's go back here. If you can have, well, Zig Ziglar said, you can have everything in life you want if you'll just help other people get what they want. And for the most part, that's going to be true. And of course, the third reason is to have a backup plan. You need to build your own network because you don't want to put all of your eggs into one basket. These platforms could be here today. They could be gone next year, next 2 years from now. You never know. And of course, the fourth reason, this is for you cynics, is we get referral commissions. Duh. You get a 25% profit sharing bonus. Let's say you have referrals that build up deposits to 1 million. Each of those, 3 million, that's 3 million. They're getting 1% daily, which is 30,000, and you're getting 25% of that. That gives you $7,500. Daily income, 365 days per year. That's $2.7 million annually. And of course, if you have $1 million portfolio and you're receiving $10,000 per day on top of the $7,500, that's $17,500 per day. That's like $6 million annual income. Passive. Excuse me, that's passive, not doing anything. And of course, that's other people's money. It's less risk, when you're making money in commissions and bonuses and you're not using your own funds. So of course you need to build your network, of course, your crew, what McDonald's calls a crew, your employees, and here is what I'm going to do to help you achieve this goal. I'm going to give you the free tools, the videos, the websites, the text software. If you want to send out text ads, I'm going to give you the ads that you need to place. We're going to give you the free training. I'm not going to charge you $14.97 for the training. We give it to you free of charge. We're going to help you drive free traffic to your free websites. We're going to help you get those free referrals, so that you can earn $100, $500, $30,000 plus, so that you can invest in your portfolio so that you can get rich. But I can't do this for you. Because you have to get 3 referrals. If I gave you 3 referrals, how are you going to help those 3 people get their 3 referrals if you don't know how to do it? See, that's the main thing about selecting the right sponsor and the right network. That's going to be crucial to everybody's success. What is your sponsor going to do to help you help them? Are they going to just leave you out there on an island? So I need you to follow instructions. Come in and imitate and duplicate, not contemplate. You don't need to think about anything. Don't overthink it. Just follow the business plan. Everything is already laid out. And of course you can't automate success, because I did try it. I didn't want to deal with anyone. Just follow the instructions. It's all automated. You're going to have to get in the trenches and you're going to have to do the work. People are more comfortable working with other people than some sort of anonymous automation. Marketing and networking, that's our business. That's what we do. Basically called hiring employees. You need to train and retain your employees just like any other business. Training and retention is key. And of course, you ask, how many referrals do I need? As I said, you need a minimum of 3 ever, not 3 per day, 3 per week, 3 per year, 3 ever if that's what you want to do. Now if you do bring in let's say 1 per week, you're just going to be filthy rich. But you don't have to go out and recruit the world. It's all about training and retaining the people that you do bring into the business. And keep in mind that we are not selling anything, and we're not. What are we selling? We don't have lotions, potions, and pills. We're exposing an opportunity that most people are simply not aware of. As I said earlier, your conversation is, hey Joe, I'm earning 2% daily on my portfolio. You want to get in on it? That's it. If you take that approach, you're going to be very successful. But if you go out and you try to sell this, you're going to fail, because this is not some sort of Ponzi scheme. It's not some sort of pyramid scheme. We're not meeting at a hotel, and bring all of your friends. That's not what we're doing. We're not trying to convince anybody. Just show them the numbers. The numbers speak for themselves. And of course, all of your deposits go into your annuity. The referral bonuses that come from the company's profit sharing pool, not your deposits. You can withdraw all of your money whenever you want to, without any sort of penalty. You can make additional deposits to increase your profits at any time. The main thing is you never lose control of your money. It's just like any other bank account, and you do receive daily statements. So you see your daily earnings, and you also see your daily affiliate commissions hitting your account each day. So basically what you want to do is you want to send your referrals an invitation to your website and just allow the presentation to do the work. If they're interested, they're going to follow the instructions. They either join or they don't, but don't get discouraged, because the nature of most people is going to be cynicism and skepticism. They're just going to blow it off. Yeah, right. That doesn't work. Yeah, right. You can't get 1%. Yeah, just screw them. Move on, man. And of course, you have to ask yourself, does it work? Ask yourself, how did I get to this point? Why did I click the link? And why did it work on you? Because you're in that target market. Someone that wants to work from home, someone that wants to make more money, and get rich and do that fast. You're a business-minded individual, an entrepreneur, a salesperson, an investor. You're someone that wants to build a retirement portfolio because you got started late. I'm 53 years old. I've already gone through a few $1 million. So I was a mortgage broker and a realtor earlier. But I was in the strip club every day, blowing $1,000, $2,000 per day. So you have to start over again. And you're just simply going to be duplicating the exact same process that got you here. And trust me, if it worked on me, and it worked on you, it's going to work on other people. So are you willing to learn how to do this? And are you willing to put in some work and actually do it? Are you going to take some action to become a multimillionaire? Are you going to do what rich people do? If the answer is yes, then simply click the button below. I need to earn money first. Now, and just simply follow those instructions. And why would you not? Get started. It's free. Where's my cursor here? I can't ever find my cursor. It's free. No reason not to. So I'll go ahead, get down to business. As I say, get in the game before they change the game. And main thing here, also check your email on a regular basis. Always have to remind people of that. Communication is typically done via email and or text. That's important because typically I am not going to call or text you. But feel free, to call me or call your sponsor when you need help. Because I don't know what you know, and more importantly, I don't know what you don't know. So if you need help, pick up the phone or send me an email or a text and call. Go ahead and get started now. Of course, the sooner you start, the sooner you are rich. Play the game and take the damn shot. You can't win if you don't play. Talk to you on the training videos.